What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles in the building. Welcome to tonight's show. Sonny, you want to say what up?
Hey guys, what's up?
All right. Almost
Got a
refreshed my
showcase my
page.
shirt.
I almost lost myself in the sauce. Pushed the wrong button. What up, though, everybody? Sorry for the mix-up. We had some changes we had to make last minute. A couple of the guys aren't going to be able to make it. Shout out to Smooth. Shout out to Hype. Shout out to Dame. Hopefully they'll be in the comments. Not sure what Dame is doing. he never responded, but we'll see. We'll see if he shows up or if he is in the comments. Hopefully he can get in the comments. But tonight we were supposed to be doing a parenting topic, but we're gonna push that back to next week when we can get the fellas on. It's always nice to have a lot of different perspectives. Me and Sonny have kids as well, but it's always nice to get more than just a couple of perspectives, and we need your perspective as well, so make sure y'all come back next week for that. But tonight what we're going to end up doing now is one of our favorite type of shows, which is just answering random questions. So tonight we're going to do 21 questions. Of course, we're not going to get through 21 questions because me and Sonny talk too much, so we're going to try to do as many questions as we can. So make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and then drop questions in the comments. Let us know what you want us to answer. It can be about anything. No questions.
Yeah, I got raunchy questions, so yeah.
Hey, no question is off limits. We're not gonna answer them all, but no question. You can ask all you want. So make sure y'all do that, and we're gonna get right to it. So Sonny, you said you got some raunchy questions. Oh,
yeah, I got some. So I've decided to go the Sex with Sonny vibe to kick with this show since it's me and Willie. Why not?
For sure.
Why not? I'm just gonna act up tonight since we ain't got everybody on.
Now y'all know I like to act up, so don't get me started.
Yeah, so this is definitely going to be. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna make the best of it. To Willie's point, we want to get everybody in on the parenting topics because the parenting topics we're all parents with different perspectives and different views of how we view things. So if you caught the first part of the show, you already know how we coming. So it's better to get everybody on.
Exactly. Yeah, we've been doing that though. We've been doing a lot of different parenting topics the last few weeks here, and so we definitely want you guys to check those out in the replays. So make sure you do that because we have them always free available. On Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, as well as replays on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube of all our shows. So make sure y'all check those out. But like I said, tonight we're going to be doing 21 questions. So let's get started. Sonny, what you got for us first?
Oh, no, you don't want me to start off. You got to start off with normal.
Oh, you want me to start off with some normal, like some
Yeah, you got to start off with some normal, and then I'll come in with I don't want to hit y'all with the because I know we ain't have Sex with Sonny this month. We won't have it for the month of April. So I gotta slide in some.
Got you.
But yeah,
right, I'm not gonna kick it off. I got a good one. I got a real good one. All right. What could you do with $2 million that has a positive impact on some people? What would you do? Let's say if you won $2 million in the lottery and you were like, you know what? I want to do something nice for other people, not just your family. I'm talking just randoms. What would you do?
Can I start off with? Can I split the money up? Divvy the money up?
I mean, that's up to you how you do it. But let's say you had $2 million and you were like, you know what? I'm about to do something. Not just like a charity or nothing. Like not just take the easy route. I'm be like, I'm gonna give up $1 million to Red Cross. Please don't ever do that. Don't ever do that.
Yeah.
But what would you do with $2 million to help out some people out there?
So I would definitely number one is pay off my house. And add my kids' names on the paperwork. Kids I drop dead, they good. And the only thing they gotta do is pay taxes. So that's less for me and more for them. Type vibe. My second thing would be the thing that I always kind of wanted to do was open up a community center.
Okay.
So I think more so now than ever. Like that was like a thought of mine, especially after dealing with my son and his autism and seeing how there's not many services locally in my area of where we are in Trenton. I mean, it's programs, but you have to go like a town over. Not that far, but to working parents, it's a lot. It's a lot more difficult for us, especially us with kids with different things. So to have a more localized community center that like geared towards like all different kids of different ages and kids of disabilities and stuff like that. I think I know that's probably a hefty thing to kind of do, but if I had the money, I think I will be able to pull it through, get the help that I need to get it done properly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and get it off the ground, like help people, write the plan out, all that stuff to get that done, and then that also will in turn help people by creating jobs within the city that they can get to and not have to go a couple towns over and travel that far to get where they need to go. It's a lot of vacant buildings in downtown Trenton, so that will be like the ideal location because every busing or public transportation goes through downtown Trenton. Not a lot of programs. And with the community college being downtown, there's a couple programs down there, but like to have something else down there too will be like, a good thing too. So
right.
Gotcha. I think that's like where everybody, and I think that the biggest thing is transportation for us. So like to get somewhere where you can get to, whether you're walking or catching a bus or whatever, you don't really have to go towns over to get where you got to go because buses. It's a whole nother problem. So something that's centrally located within our city that everybody can get to will be a number one thing for me. And just trying to help get the ball rolling for the kids in the community. I know, like I said, when we talked about different kid shows or talking about raising our kids and how they don't have the opportunities we had a lot of programs in the city of Trenton that we were able to do in middle school up into high school that are no longer available. So whatever money is left over to kind of get those programs rolling and trying to get that back into our, even something as simple as our kids going on more trips.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because they don't, like, well, we used to go on trips all the time, and these kids don't do that now. We used to go to the museum, which is in downtown Trenton, and we used to go to different places locally in Trenton where we can go see different businesses and stuff like that and see how they're running just to get to know like the city of Trenton, but it's not that way anymore. So that will be like my biggest thing is doing things like that. That's going to affect our kids.
Nice. Okay. I like that. Yeah.
Real quick, right?
Yeah. But I think I'm on the same, I'm kind of on the same tip, from a assisting people to get where they need to go type of vibe. Because one thing I thought about was, I don't know how it is in the middle of the city, but like where I'm at, catching an Uber is really expensive. And then I know that there's a lot of businesses that do either subsidize or pay for ride sharing, taxis, things like that for their employees. But I was thinking about all the companies that don't, all the people who don't have that opportunity, people who are trying to, take Ubers to like waitressing jobs or to, factory jobs and things like that, where those opportunities aren't being presented to them. But they're doing their best to, to get to work and to be able to
you got somebody coming sneaking in on you?
Yeah, I hear voices. I think it's my Google going off. But yeah, they're trying to, basically just make ends meet, right? Because they got to get to work and they don't have transportation. But I was thinking about doing something like, like you were saying in terms of from a transportation point of view is, basically like either like a free or a subsidized Uber for everybody. You know what I'm saying? $2 million, I won't be able to do it for too long. But what I was thinking was that with part of that money, I could like be like, oh, hey, this could be, something that other businesses could chip in on, raise money, get other sponsors, things like that, where, You know, I mean, like there's a couple of businesses here that love to do stuff like that if another business is doing it. You know, basically be like, look, we get all these people, we have these direct routes that get people from one place to another, and it just costs $20, per person or whatever the case may be, whatever it is, whatever it costs. And then, that way we subsidize those rides and keep people employed, you know what I'm saying? Because here in Detroit, being the motor city, we do rely on our cars a lot. I mean, I was talking to somebody who was saying that, to them, going outside of their neighborhood is rare because everything is right there. But that's not the case here in our city. We have so many people concentrated in certain areas, but no businesses. And then vice versa. There's businesses concentrated in some areas and there's no people. So we got to bring the people to the businesses. You know what I'm saying? I'm always shocked that politicians and business owners don't think about that when they're, setting up these zones or when they're talking about, like you said, increasing jobs or job availability. And but there's no transportation. It's bad enough we don't have any childcare. That you can't do anything about that with $2 million. I mean, a couple billion for that. But when it comes to transportation, that's an easy fix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the childcare is definitely a big thing. We have programs that assist with childcare, but it's a lot to deal with. And on top of that, like with COVID, it hit a lot of people where childcare has been a big issue and a big problem as far as jobs are concerned. And unfortunately, our jobs don't give a damn.
Yeah.
How we get to work or about our kids. They want you to be here during the time they want you to be here, which is understandable, but
Yeah, they're trying to make money. They're running a business. So
yeah,
it's like you said, it's understandable, but it sucks at the same time, right?
Facts.
It's not people helping people, it's just, just trying to get that next dollar, So yeah. All right. So great question. Great question.
All right. So now I feel bad because I'm like, damn it, now I lost my space. Hold on, I got to figure out where I was. Damn it, man. Hold on.
Don't lose your space.
Yeah, because I didn't save it. I think I'm going to have to take a screenshot of where I was.
Yeah, do that.
Because,
All right, should I ask another question while you're trying to get it together?
No, I got one.
Okay.
Okay, so mine is a little bit funny. I don't know if I asked this one, but have you ever been caught masturbating? Like,
wow.
And if you have been, what's the funniest? Like, if you have been multiple times,
the
funniest one.
Bro, it ain't never funny to get caught masturbating ever. Like,
well, it's always funny after the fact.
Like it's. I mean, if it was in a relationship situation, and it was like more like something that you and your significant other are into, then it would be different. But just getting caught, especially when you're caught like as a kid or as with a roommate or something and all that kind of stuff, that's the worst. I think for me it definitely wasn't funny. The most awkward one and embarrassing one, of course, had to been when I was like, I had to been like a teenager, and my mom just like bust into my room, which is funny because my mom never busted in my room when I was a kid. Like she was never that kind of parent that will be like, what was the word, invading our privacy and that kind of thing, or not really privacy because black kids, we don't have privacy, but
they'll take the door off. It's not ours. Like
exactly, it's not our door.
We're very clear on that. Is that door doesn't belong to us.
Yeah, exactly. But I know that this was like not a thing she would normally do, but she did it this time. I don't know what she wanted, but she busted in that door, and I mean, like all your spirit just leaves your body. and right, exactly. And all you're thinking is, oh my God, what is happening? Why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? And, and of course she's embarrassed, and then I gotta have to talk with my parents. So it was definitely not fun. It was, I can laugh about it now.
But it was not funny then.
It was definitely not funny then.
I don't think I ever get caught. I mean, I don't think I ever got caught. I mean, I usually do.
Never?
I mean, I usually do it I mean, I do it a couple places, but surprisingly, I never got caught. I mean, yeah, I don't think I ever got caught, so I can't really answer that question. Damn it. I thought it was been the question I can ask. But yeah, I've never gotten caught. I mean, I've had some fun stories about it, but not like I never got caught.
I mean, I'm trying to remember. There was one time. How did that break down? It was basically like I was in the mood and the other person wasn't. So I just was like, fuck it. So I just was like, let me just go ahead and do my thing. But as I'm doing it, she was like, okay, wait a minute, like you're not gonna leave me out. And I'm like, I thought you was going to sleep, you know. Yeah, so of course, you know, that led to one thing or another, and you know, so that was the best one because
I'm really trying to think, and I don't think I ever got caught. And I'm like thinking everywhere I've done that at. Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, you're
I'm good.
Mm-hmm. All right. What's my next question? My next question is I don't have any raw raunchy questions. I'm gonna go with another regular question. Okay, what are you really good at, but kind of embarrassed that you're good at it?
This can go either way. What am I good at that I'm embarrassed that I'm good at?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't have to be totally embarrassed, but it's one of the, maybe it could be just something that you're like, you know what, most people ain't doing this, or some people think this is weird, you know, that kind
of thing. What am I good at that I'm embarrassed about? I don't know. I got to think about that one.
All right. So while you thinking about it, so for me, so basically, backstory is like I kind of want to give the backstory before I tell you what it is. So when I moved out of my parents' house, like I said, I was like 16, and I went to go stay with my aunt. My uncle had just passed recently. My aunt and her 2 kids were living alone, and so my mom was like, you know, maybe your aunt will let you stay over there, you know, and help out with the kids and stuff, and you know, you can finish up school from over there, because it was like her house wasn't too far from my parents' house, but it was like still on a bus line. But I had a car at the time too, so all that was good. So I was thinking like, okay, bet. So I asked my aunt, she said it was cool. So I get over there, start getting acclimated to life over there, and my cousin, my little cousin, my little female cousin, she was into making crafts and stuff like that. And so usually late at night, my aunt would be like, oh, let's go to Myers. Myers is like our Michigan's answer to Walmart. She'd be like, let's go to Meijer and, you know, do some shopping. And then, you know, we would all go get in the car, go to Myers. I mean, we're talking late at night, like 11, 12 o'clock at night, like, you know, because it's a 24-hour store, huge store. You know, if you've ever been if you've ever been to a Meijer, you know what I'm talking about. If you've ever been to a Walmart Supercenter and don't know what Meijer is, think of it like that. It's basically the same.
Okay.
So we go walking around, and so one of the things that my cousin liked to do was crochet. So she was showing me the crochet setup, all the stuff, the yarn and all that stuff. So she's like, "You want to learn how to do it?" And I'm just like, "Sure." You know, it's like, you know, my baby cousin. You know, I want to make her feel supported. So, you know, I'm like, "Oh, all right, you know, whatever, cool." So we buy all the stuff, right? So we get all the stuff. We get to the house. She shows me how to do the crochet stuff. And I was like really getting into it, like to the point that I made a whole blanket.
You made a whole blanket?
I made a whole blanket. I almost made.
So you're really good at crochet.
See, I'm really good at crochet. Like really good at crochet. So it's actually easy. It's not that hard to do anyway, but it's just so funny because I sat there. Definitely not the most gangster thing I've ever done in my life, but it was definitely that. It was fun. It was fun. It was something we always look back on and smile about because it was something she showed me how to do. And we always just, you know, I would come home from school. I'd be like, you know, oh, let's get the stuff. And we sitting there chilling, talking, doing the crocheting.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I think, okay, so now I thought of one. It's not good, though.
It's
not good. So back when I was younger, a young Sonny, in my teenage years, I was good at being a klepto. Like, not even like,
oh no,
like it wasn't cause so I really won't call it like, I think stealing is like bad, but like for me it wasn't that. It was more of, I used to go to the corner store all the time, you know, because I worked at this. I'm so bad. I'm such a bad influence. I was a tutor, right? For most of my high school year, when I started high school, I got the tutoring job. So I was tutoring kids in K through 9th grade. And mind you, I was in 9th grade, so I was tutoring up to that caliber.
Right.
So from my high school, we used to walk down the, because I used to live on Chambers back when I was young. But at this point, I lived on a block or two over. So walking to my job from my high school was like, you walk out the school, you go down the street, and it was a place called the Martin House, and that's where we tutored at. And before you get there, it's like 3 stores you pass.
Gotcha.
Well, the one store had knew me back from when I used to live out there when I was like 3 or something, right?
Okay.
So they used to mess up my name, and always every time they see me late, you know, hey, my man, Shamika, blah 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 blah, you know, whatever. So Poppy used to when I got older, he used to just flirt me all the time. I come in the store, he couldn't stop with his, you know, man, whatever. So he'd be so busy flirting that one day I went to the store, and I won't even say that I was stealing, because I would put the stuff on the counter, and he'd be so busy running his mouth and talking to me and trying to pick me up. Mind you, I was in high school, and I would order food and like mad. I'd be ordering stuff. My friends would be giving me stuff to put on the counter, like, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna give you the money. And then I used to just go in there, and he used to back my shit up, and I used to just leave, all the time. And my friends,
you got the biggest Poppy shop tab ever.
Yeah, and then my friends finally said something to me, like, you know, you ain't been paying for your stuff. Like weeks had went by, like, you're not paying for nothing. Like, that's why we give you our stuff, because Poppy's so busy in your face that you don't even pay for nothing. So I wouldn't really call it stealing, but Sonny, between that store and a whole nother store, I never like paid for stuff. I used to just go in there. They would be talking my ears off about, yeah, I remember you was bagging my shit up as I'm talking to him, and I used to flirt back because I'm, you know, a super duper flirt, and I used to flirt back, and he used to be bagging my shit up, and I'd be getting like 3 cheesesteaks, some chicken wings, getting all the mystics for everybody, like, because at that point everybody had me going in the store like, yo, you gotta go. We ain't about to go in there. This is what we want to get the list, and I would come in there with the list. Bag up, get everybody's stuff, put on the counter. He'd be bagging it up, running his mouth. You know, pay. I'm like, oh, okay. So like sometimes he would tell me I would not pay, and sometimes he'd be so busy he forgot to even ask me for any money. So
okay, well maybe that's not. Yeah, I guess that's not stealing. Then you're not.
I don't think it was.
You're really good at flirting. I mean,
I just really was not paying for it. So
that's your superpower.
Yeah, but like it was embarrassing because it's like
crocheting is my superpower, crochet man.
Yeah, like it was embarrassing because like I couldn't go in the store without like, can you just leave me alone? Like, can you just like sometimes I used to go in the store and be like, I'll be, you know, so we just going like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, just take my money. And yeah, it was embarrassing because it's like, who wants to like? Because I understood that I was a minor and this was a grown, like 40-something-year-old man, like trying to pick me up. And it was like, yo, dude, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I took advantage of it and got all the free snacks from me and my friends. It's like horrible. It's so bad. But
yeah, I mean, that's the sad part. A lot of girls have gone through that, you know, dealt with that. And maybe a couple boys too. Protect our boys like we protect our girls. So, you know,
like my shirt too. It don't say nothing but grown folk talk radio, but you know.
Yeah, no, that's always good. It's always good.
Yeah.
So yeah, but definitely, I know a lot of people go through that and have to deal with the constant, you know, people coming on to them and flirting and doing things and expecting things, you know, which is the scary part because I mean, one of those days, I mean, he could have been crazy and expected you to pay up in other ways, in other forms.
Yeah, but I think I mean, lucky enough, I was so naive back then.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really understand. Like now, as an adult, I understood it, but like
right.
It was just like, back then I had no idea. I just was like, oh, okay.
No doubt. I feel you. All right, what's your next question for us?
Ooh, so this question is not on my list, but I just felt like I should ask it. Have you ever had a sex dream about somebody that you didn't even look at in that way, but the dream had you like?
Yeah, I mean, I've done that. Yes, I've definitely. Yeah, I've definitely had the dreams about, especially because it's like when you really don't have feelings like that for somebody, and then it happens in a dream. It's always so shocking. You know what I mean? Because you be like, damn, like.
And then you see them, you like.
I know, right? Like that's crazy.
Especially depending on how spicy the dream got. Like, yo.
Yeah. I mean, it was like for me, it was definitely one of those situations where I kind of felt like did I do I like that person like that, or is it and I started thinking about her a little bit. I was like, no, we just cool, But it's like you definitely go through that. You definitely go.
I think it does make you question that, because I recently had a dream about somebody, and like I don't know, but like at some point I noticed their arms, and I was just sitting there talking to them. I was like, oh, you got some really nice arms. And then like days had went by, had this dream, and I was like not even attracted to this person, and not in the least. And I was just like, yo, how I'm gonna look at this person? Like when I see them, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck do you do? Because it's like, what do you do? Like your mind is brown chicken, brown, and they all like, hey, honey, and you just like, no, can't see you.
Right.
So, that's terrible. Like,
I mean, it happens. It happens. I mean, I think a lot of times it's a matter of is it just you wanting that from somebody else, and then
I feel like I was in heat,
but that other person's face and features get stuck in there or something like that.
No, I think for me, I'm in heat, and it's about to be, if June get here, like June will get here, because it's not if I'm not doing anybody, but like it's about to be a year.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a long time.
I'm over here, like I feel like I need to hump somebody's son leg real quick, and not necessarily them, but like, come here, like I want to be like a dog. Come here, let me just
right.
Go on about my business.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And not really, because like I've attempted to make a phone call, and it's like no, because I know like and it's like no, I don't want that. Like I don't want it. So it's very. I think right now I'm in like a dog in heat, and so it's like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you bound to dream about anybody at that point.
I'm like, this point, whoever comes that little thing, like you might, like I feel like if you touch me, I'm like, oh, I love you. I don't, but I don't.
Right.
Like you.
Yeah, it'd be like that. That.
I'm standing strong, Sunny strong.
Stand strong, right? That's Sunny strong, right.
It's hot out here.
Right. All right, I got a good question, but you don't be going for the obvious answers. I don't want the obvious answers or the easy answer. All right. Okay. What have you created that you are most proud of? So you already know what I mean by don't pick the obvious, don't pick the easy.
I'm not gonna say my children, because I'm sick of them. Sick of them. No, I swear to God, between that and work, I always say I'm sick of it. I'm gonna I told my job, and I'm gonna make y'all cups and say I'm sick of this shit. Because like I thought about, like, let me just tell y'all a real quick story. Like, so my son has spring break next week, right? I took off the whole week. I said to him yesterday, after he had like a meltdown about nothing, and he was just doing stuff he shouldn't have been doing, just doing too much. I said, yo, I should have took my break this week and just left you for dead. And I'm not really, because I would have had to be home anyway, but that's aside the point. But I was just like, I gotta be home with you for 7, not only 7, because I'm counting it's 5 days a week. It's 7 days. Oh no, it's more than 7, because it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 9 days I gotta look at this boy. That he is going to, like yesterday we had an argument about him not touching me and leaving me alone, to where I decided I was going to irritate him by just hugging him like a bear hug, and he wanted me to let go, and I was like, no, this is how I feel when I don't want to be touching you. You want to keep touching me. So no, it's not the obvious of the kids. I mean, I love them. I'm glad that I created them, but that's not it. I'm very proud of them, but like, fuck them kids right now. If you have kids, you know what I mean. We love them, but fuck them.
Right.
The proudest thing, the most thing I'm proud of that I created is, I don't know, maybe this might be obvious too. I guess the podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no doubt.
That would be the proudest thing, to see where we were, where we are, and what we could be doing in the future is dope as hell. I'm proud. I'm proud of all of our growth throughout the process of podcasting. I mean, we've been at it for quite a while, and it's always a learning thing. But I feel like that makes me proud, because I like when people come up to me and say, "Hell, you do a podcast?" Yeah, even though y'all don't listen, y'all tell me I do a podcast, but like, you motherfuckers, like,
all right, I'm gonna need y'all to start listening.
Oh yeah, you do a podcast, bitch. I post it on my status all the time and everything, so I don't even know why y'all acting like, oh, I didn't know you do a podcast. When, where, what, and why? No, but yeah, I think I'm proud of this. I'm proud of the friendships that we got out of it, and then just like our growth. I mean, all of us individually and as a group, and what we're doing. So this is the cheesiest. It might be the obvious, but we'll see.
No,
outside of my kids, of course, this has to be it.
You said was what?
I said outside of my kids, because I created those little heifers. Yeah. But outside of that, this is one thing I can say that it was a thought, and this is where it started off as a thought, and this is where we're at. So
yes, indeed. Yeah, no doubt. I'm feeling that.
And if you know me, you know I'm scared of doing anything. Like,
and I mean, that's the biggest thing. It took a lot of bravery to start this. It took a lot of bravery to start our blogging. We all blogged for years before we started doing podcasting. We podcasted before podcasting was a thing. I was doing Menage a Trois podcast, and then you started yours, and it was just like, we were still on the cutting edge of doing stuff that people weren't doing, and it took off for some people, to take off for others, but others, some of us, a lot of people tried and couldn't keep doing it. And we were still, stood the test of time. Like you said, we've been doing this a long time, 6 years now. We just recently hit our 400th episode. So, shout out to us for continuing to do this. Shout out to you for making it happen. So, definitely.
Shout out to y'all for being here, still here. Like,
yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, something I've created. I'm trying to think. One thing that I definitely have probably been, I would say, I'm trying to think, being proud of. I mean, I've always been proud of any creative thing I've done. I once created a very interactive website for a client, and it took a long time to get it together, lots of meetings with the client, that kind of thing. I mean, I'm always sad that I don't have a copy of it. I think I have a copy, but it's like archived away and stuck on a drive somewhere that I'll probably never find. But having it live on the internet, it was always dope to me. And doing that kind of work, being creative, especially being a graphic designer. I started off as doing graphic design, doing photography, things like that. And then I, moved on to doing bigger things like web design, doing TV shows, doing movies. Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. So I think one of the things I have been proud of is that I did do a movie back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Me and some of my friends, business partners at the time, we got together. We literally wrote a script. It was 3 of us wrote the script. We had a couple of cameras. We had the cameras out there in the hood. Y'all was
out there in the streets.
We got a bunch of thugs and gangsters to be in the movie, and everybody had a great time. It was a lot of fun. It was an awesome experience. Like I said, I did commercials before, I did TV shows before, but mainly from just behind the scenes, helping with cinematography, helping with editing, things like that. But with that movie,
so he mean porn, y'all. No, I'm playing.
But with that movie, and that was the thing too, is like, it was so funny because back then, you say you got a movie, people always like, oh man, you done made a porn or something. Like, no, like, we legit had a real movie. It was a hood classics type movie. It was definitely like one of those, anything you could think of in the 90s, we kind of touched on those little not memes, but they call them tropes. They call them tropes. Story bits that you see in certain movies. So we kind of touched on a lot of that, but it was kind of a cool experience. Like I said, being able to be not only behind the camera, doing the writing, doing the editing. I had a couple of little small parts in it, and we had, I want to say there was a good 20-25 people in the movie. And at least 30 or 40 people in the background working on it. We did music, everything. So
okay. Y'all was out there.
Yeah, I wish I had a copy of it to this day. I only know 2 people who have a copy, and of course they either could never find it or
you got to upload it on YouTube.
I know, right? I mean, I would have loved to do that, but back then we were literally filming on film and distributed it on VHS.
Oh wow!
It was called the Psychedelics, and it was made. I want to say it had them in 99 when we made it. So long time ago, like 23 years ago. So shout out to my crew, shout out to Casino, shout out to Tech, shout out to all the rest of the crew that was on that movie set. We had a great time with it. Mia, Candace, everybody. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for my question?
I hope so.
It's an easy one.
Okay.
I don't know. It's probably not the one to do. Something that you have in your room that you don't want anyone to find.
Something that I have in my room or my office.
Whichever. In a room that you don't want anyone. Don't have to be your. It said in your room, but it doesn't say which room, like your bedroom, your man cave, or whatever. That you don't want anyone to find.
Something in my room I don't want anyone to find. I actually don't have anything in my room at the moment.
Notice he said at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm trying to remember. I don't have anything in my room at the moment that I don't want anyone to find. But it was funny. I did have when I was with this one girl, and I had bought her a little sex toy or whatever, and it was sent to my house. So I had to hold on to it till she came over. And it was just so funny because I'm thinking like, okay, I'm just going to put this somewhere, and I definitely, it was like, and I was thinking about it like, this is something somebody would see this and be like, what the heck are you doing with this? You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So, it wasn't bad. Not like, oh my God, like, that kind of bad. It was just like, it was like one of those toys where it was just like, if you looked at it at first, you wouldn't know what it is. Like you would literally not know what it was. But once you would examine it, and you would know, like, oh, I think this is this is before the Rose came out. So it's similar to the Rose, but a little different and had a different like form and the way it was shaped and everything. It didn't look like anything. When you looked at it, literally, like you would literally think it was like a broken pen. That's what it looked like. It looked like
wow.
a pen. But it was
it
functioned similar to a rose and a rabbit.
So I have quite a few things that I would not want.
Mr. Dependable.
Mr. Dependable.
No, now where do you keep? Now that's what you got to tell us. Where do you keep Mr. Dependable? That's the embarrassing thing about Mr. Dependable. Where do you keep him at?
So I have Mr. Dependable and his friend. I haven't named him yet, but and a couple others, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, they're like hidden all over. Like, so like Mr. Pen. So I have like some of the things I have pillows, like the little pillows. They look like little plush pillows that you can like they unzip. But if you don't pay attention to them, you don't know where they unzip.
Right.
So I have the dildos. They're like I call them Mr. Dependable because you slap them to a surface and you do what you want. So I have 2 of those, but those are like in the pillows. And then I have
in the pillows, like on your bed.
No, they're in pillows. Like, so I have like, I can't tell. I have this place in my room that I put certain things in that they're like in there, so you have to go and get them. But in that thing that they're in, it's a couple other things that you can't like. It's a lot. Yeah, I need to get a toy box. I need to get
right. You need a toy box. You need a toy box place to store this stuff.
I have that, and I have other like lingerie type things. So I think it's might find them. I can't really explain it to my son, and I would hate for one of them to find like a plug. And like, what's that? And I'm like,
yeah.
How do you answer?
Explaining butt plugs is a little challenging.
Yeah, because I already had my daughter when she was young. She found, I had went to a toy party like over that weekend, and I had one like a beginner's bondage, pack.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot about it because it was in the bag. I put it in my room somewhere, and I forget where I put it. It was like a dumb place because she walked right in there. She came out and she, she's bad with pronouncing things, so she's like, What's bandage? And I'm like, yeah.
What's bandage?
And she had that, and she took the thing out, so like the thing that hits like the little tassel kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, damn it! And like before, I didn't even answer. I just snatched everything out of her hand and told her to get out my room. Like, because like, what do you? She was like probably 10. Like, what am I going to say? This is what this is. No, just give me my shit and stop going to my room touching my shit. So
right, exactly. Kids are something else. I tell you, kids are something else.
Yeah. So
like,
I would.
But I just thought about that. Yeah, that happened to me and my ex. When her kids found a box that had some.
See, my worst nightmare would be, hey, Hank, my worst nightmare would be that my son finds a plug and he likes putting things in his mouth. It's just like that will be the worst case scenario because like
Lord, please don't let that ever happen.
He has no. Luckily, I'm very sanitary about those things. But like,
there's no sanitation that you can do.
But like, still, it's like that's like my worst fear is for him to find it, and then one looks like the Halloween, the Valentine's Day candy.
Yeah.
The little box of candies you get, like the little hard candy that's chalky. So it looks like that on the top. Oh, so I could just picture him like, oh, this candy, and then he pulled it out, and it looks a little different. And then him, I'm just not like that's like the worst case scenario for me. So I have to like I would literally die if he did that. I would throw everything away, like because at this point, like I failed as a mom.
Exactly. Yeah. At that point,
I've let my son down.
Right. You let the neighborhood down at that point.
Exactly. Like I've let everyone down, and I feel like a failure as a parent, and I have to quit life.
Right.
Like, why, son, you used to be this, that, and the third. No, I'm not that anymore. I quit sex with Sonny. I quit it all because my baby came out.
Right. My baby done found my stash. The wrong stash.
That's like the worst. That's like a worst fear. Oh my God, that's so funny.
I feel you. All right. My next question is I answered your question, right? Yeah. I answered already. All right. So the next question is, what was the last picture you took, or what was the last picture you took of, and bonus points for sharing?
Oh shit! Let me see what's the last picture. I don't know. Like maybe hold on. I gotta look. So this is one of them. Let me see if it's appropriate.
If it's appropriate. Okay. Luckily mine was appropriate. This was the last.
Oh, mine says. Do I send it to you on?
Yeah, you can send it to me. I can share
on message on.
Yeah, just let me know where you're sending it to.
I'm gonna send it to you text message.
Okay, perfect. So this is the last picture I took. So these are my 2 younger grandsons. The one on the left is Kyrie. He just turned 2. Yeah, he just turned 2 in January.
Hype, don't judge me. Hype judging me.
I'm judging you.
Yeah, he got the face palm and
All right, Hype said the last picture he took was of his daughter. Nice, nice. Which daughter was it, Hank? Which daughter was it? I know you got
Oh, I sent you mine, so
two
you can
baby
see
girls
mine.
over there. Let me see what Sonny just sent
You
me.
already should know who mine's of.
Oh, I know. I'm pretty sure I already know just from you saying that. So yeah, so the grandson on the left, left. That's Kyrie. That's my middle daughter's son. He just turned 2 in January, and then my grandson on the right. That's Nair. That's my second oldest daughter's son, and he just turned 1 on I think it was April 6th. So
He looks a little like I don't really want. What the hell are we doing? Like,
oh, now this is one young man that has all the facial features because he is definitely expressive kid. Like he all about the expressions. But it's so funny because he's just like he always looks like he's examining or investigating everything. So definitely you said look at Pop, yeah, they're my baby boys. So we were celebrating Nair's birthday this past weekend, his first birthday. Had a nice little party, little get together, and then yesterday I took my youngest son, and my oldest grandson, Sharik, he's 10. Took them to see Sonic 2. So no doubt. Oh, he took a picture of the baby. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let me show Sonny's right quick. Give me a second.
y'all on my Instagram and Facebook, you already know who's about to pop up.
No doubt.
In this picture.
Let me all right. I'm not gonna tell nobody until y'all see it. Here we go. Got it up and boom. All right, there you go. Which one is this?
That's Cinco, my aka my other stalker.
Okay.
We were having a conversation about how he need to get the hell up off of me. Because he thinks that no matter where I was laying on my side and he was so determined to lay on me that morning, and I'm like, yo, get the hell up off me. So he was looking at me like, why you fussing with me? And I'm just telling him to get his ass up off me. It would have been the next picture would have been Zay, but you know.
Right.
He's,
yeah, I saw you just recently posted some pictures of the cats sitting there staring at you.
Yeah. While I was in the bathroom.
While you were in the bathroom, exactly.
I was trying to use the bathroom, and he said, "Oh, we're gonna be here in a minute because you done got the phone. So he's not comfortable." He sat down and he was looking at me like, "So we just gonna chill in here?" Like he doesn't think that I should go in any room by myself. And once I lay down, that's his signal that he needs to come lay with me. And if I don't want to be bothered, he doesn't care.
He like a dog. He like.
I think he, and it's funny because him and Zay have staring contests. Mm-hmm. Because Zay, after that picture, Zay walked up on me and like shook me because he wanted to go in the bed, but he didn't want him on the bed with me. So they like when one's on me, the other one's looking at me like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
So yeah, they're both my stalker.
Oh,
it was gonna be him or Zay. It was no. I don't have a life, so those are the only 2 men that are in my life that fight over me right now.
Right. No doubt. All right, that's what's up. What's the next question you got for me?
Dude, let me unlock my phone.
Hi, make sure you drop us some comments with some questions. We taking questions.
No, that's one. I just asked that one. Wait a minute. Best compliment you ever got related to sex?
The best compliment that I got, what?
Compliment that you got regarding your sex.
Oh, the best compliment. Oh, well, I mean, I have been told that, the mouth game is spectacular. I've been known to suck a soul out or two, so yeah.
You know what? Terrible. What will mine be? I guess it depends. So I won't say that one because I'm on strike right now. So I don't need nobody sliding in the DM. We gotta answer Hanks too. But the best compliment I've got during sex was, I'm just gonna say it in one. What I guess like they weren't expecting that. I think people, I don't know what they think about me, because I think it's either one or two things. Like, I know as far as me, most people think, oh, she's gonna be this way, and yeah, some people are completely like, what?
Damn, that's all you. I'm saying you got the damn. That's all you.
You know what? But like, yeah, that's pretty much. It's like, I think people are caught off guard with some people. It depends on the comfortability level, because some people it's a different compliment versus if.
Okay, what's a compliment that you were shocked that you got?
Well, I wasn't shocked that I got it because I knew I was an all-star.
Humble bunch.
No, I'm not, because I mean, like, you know what you're dealing with. I mean, I'm not one of the people that be like, oh, I'm a, like, that's one thing. I'm not a bragger. I'm just.
Yeah, me neither. Like, I don't brag about anything, because
I'm not about to, like,
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to give you the same energy I gave.
No, it's funny because remember, I don't know if you remember a while back when I had to put the Q&A in my Instagram story, and somebody asked me what it tastes like, and I said Scotch tape.
Oh, go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh, and I said Scotch tape, and people like, why would you say that? I'm like, because, like, why would I sit there and address you and say what? Like, either you gonna find out or you're not. Like,
right.
Whatever. Like, but like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's a couple of compliments I got.
Oh my God. Let us know what you're working with.
I don't want to give it away, but I sucked my thumb for 38 years, going on 39. That's all I'm gonna say. Be done with it. So
a lot of people suck their thumb. That don't mean they ain't
but yeah. I would say the best time was it 2 minutes? It was 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh shoot.
Yeah, that was my record time. 2 minutes. So
taking souls in 2 minutes.
So I just felt like I had the point to prove and had to show them, like, they was acting dumb. So you know how people act dumb, they you're yelling and fussing like this, and this is what you need. That's how y'all be doing us. Let me show you something real quick. Like, that's
right. Got you.
Okay. Yeah, but he said, if you did porn, what category would you be in? What category I would be in? I would say amateur.
Just amateur? I thought you was an all-star. You just literally said.
I mean, I am, but like, it's a basic thing. Like, what?
What category would you be in that either describes something that you would be like, this is the category I want to be in because this describes something good, or this describes what I like to do, or this describes, you know what I'm saying, that kind of thing, that kind of category.
I don't know. I have to ask somebody. I have to phone a friend.
The phone a friend. Now
well then no. I'm sorry. See, y'all put me out there. I'm gonna say anal and be done with it. I'm gonna say that. This is like really Sex with Sunny vibes. I'm just apparently not a lot of people are into that.
Man, dunk.
Not a lot of people.
Shout out to the girl like you, Sonny.
But not a lot of people are like that. Y'all make me blush. But not a lot of people, like, from what I've heard, not a lot of girls are into that or willing participants of that.
I know, right? That takes a special young lady.
Guys say, I never did that before. Or, you never did it before. Let me show you something real quick, because I'm disrespectful. But like, nice. I think that would be, if that's why did I pick a character other than amateur, then that will probably be it, because I probably, like, I'm here for it.
For sure.
I'm bringing hype comments. He said, "I can't leave" was the best compliment I ever got.
I've gotten that compliment before too.
Listen,
it was more like they were passed out, and you know.
That's what I'm saying. If you Jay Holiday me, and I'm like waking up like I've had the best evening ever. You this, and that's a compliment, sir.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I've had that one. I've had.
What was yours? No. What would your category be, Willie?
Oh yeah, where my category? I forgot about that quick.
I had to answer. You got to answer.
If I did porn, what would my category be? My category would be, let's see. I think my category would be blowjobs. Like I don't like having vaginal sex with women because generally vagina is trash. Like most women don't have.
What type of women are you dealing with that you're getting trash vagina?
A lot. It's a lot of them. That's
terrible.
It's not for me. Like I've heard. Like I've had.
I'm mad because he sampled vagina all over the globe. Like not really all over the globe. You had more than Detroit pussy. You had other pussy in this.
Right. I mean, trash. You know, right. I've been a few places. and in general, like it just don't really do nothing for me. Like I mean, I've of course found a couple that I was like, oh okay.
No, but he just said it's trash, y'all. Like what?
Yeah, it's trash. So
you out here giving him trash pussy.
But I don't find a lot of women with great head game, and that's all I need.
I just getting blown and like this is all I'm gonna do because obviously I know your pussy gonna be trash.
I don't had actual sessions with women where I did not want to even put it like stick it in. I just was like suck me off and I'm done. That's
terrible.
Yeah.
Type of penny pack of bullshit. Let me tell you something. When I touch on somebody's son, when I finally get me some, listen. This is one of them things I put in the group. When I'm going to initiate and I'm taking down like Chris Brown, I'm gonna play that in the background because as soon as I hear that beat, listen. I'm coming in there like I'm Holyfield or Mike Tyson. Like y'all, I'm about to make you go right to sleep, take a nap. He gonna be taking a nap with his drawers still down to his ankles. Like that's the type of shit I'm on. Like this, listen, I might leave him in the bed feeling like a $2 whore. I don't know.
All right, so let me ask a question. Piggyback on this. What's something sexually that you don't like? Besides the nipple thing, we've talked about the nipple thing a lot.
Yeah, my nipples. It's not that I don't like it. They defective. They don't work.
Yeah, defective. Yeah. So besides that, what other thing do you not like? Like something like let's say it's something that guys think most women like, or they try to do to you that they've done to somebody else. What's something that you're like, don't do that to me, or this doesn't work for me, or it turns me off? Like what's something that you don't like that people try to do to you sexually?
Well, I wouldn't say sexually, but I'm gonna say this. It's not really, I guess it is, but not really. Kissing.
Yeah.
I like kissing, but I'm not a kisser. But I can't, like, it's crazy because people are like, why don't you like kissing? You kiss super good. I'm like, yeah, but I don't kiss everybody. And most times when you're having sex, people try to like grip you up and kiss you, and it's like, get the fuck out of my face. Like now we're gonna have an issue because don't fucking touch me like that. Like I would be okay with you trying to suck my titties. It won't do nothing for me, but you go right ahead. Go enjoy yourself and get absolutely nothing out of it. But like you go right ahead and do that. But for me, if I don't connect with you to the level that we have been kissing prior to sex and we kiss, then don't fucking kiss me. I'll smack the shit out of you. Like that's like.
So you said you like kissing though. So are you the type that like you'll kiss as a sign of intimacy outside of sex?
No.
Okay.
I'm weird
like
because
you literally have to have a connection with somebody to kiss.
Because for me, kissing is more than sex, if that makes sense.
Right.
And for me, it's like
Dro?
I
we
can't.
Playing 21 questions and we got some hot ones in here.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't kiss everybody. It's not too many people.
Thank you, Haim. He says nothing like great head,
right? But to us ladies too, it's nothing like us getting some good head. But anyway, yeah. But I'm weird about kissing. Like I like kissing, and it's crazy because the other day I actually wanted to kiss somebody, and I'm like, I want to call this person to kiss them, but I'm not gonna call them because I don't want to do anything else other than that. But I don't kiss everybody. Like I don't because I feel like kissing, you really can't hide your emotion. You could just fuck somebody and not give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
Most people. But with kissing, I feel like with kissing, it's like you can't really, if there's a connection there, you can't hide it. And once if you kiss somebody that you connected with, shit is like bitch end up crying during sex. Like you trying to kiss me, I'm over here. You sticking it in, I'm but like
that's a good point. I never thought about
it. I'm really not a kissing person. It's very many people that
no kiss zone. He not kissing. Why you not kissing him?
It's crazy because
or you just don't think anybody else does.
Some of the guys that I do kiss, they're like, why you don't like you're not kissing, but you be like, you know how to kiss real good. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't do that with everybody. So it's just I'm weird about that. I don't know why, but I'm just not.
No, I mean that's real. I mean, it's everybody has their thing that they're like, this is too intimate for me, or this is something that I need to be more intimate with you about. I dated this girl once that I don't know if I can call it dated. I talked to this girl once for a minute who did not like tongue kissing. Like she wouldn't mind lip to lip, you know, maybe a little bit of saliva that would transfer, but if there was tongue involved, it would freak her out. Like she did not like, she didn't want your tongue in her mouth. She didn't want her
Well, if
tongue
I'm
in your
kissing,
mouth.
we going in.
Yeah, she didn't like any of that. She would be like, nope. Like she was not into that kind of kissing. She just wanted regular
I really like kissing though.
kicks, that kind of thing.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I got really like kissing though, and that's the odd thing about it. People like, what? I'm like, you don't like? No, I love kissing. I just don't kiss everybody. Nobody, I don't know.
No doubt. All right, for me, so this is the thing for me though, and I, oh my God,
you already said pussy is trash.
No. I'll still have sex. I'll still have vaginal sex with a woman, but it just doesn't do anything for me. I do it for them. I do it for the ladies, as it's not for me. I just do it.
I have what?
I have to do it all, but chicks is that. Oh, I think he's trying to say he knows how to do it all, but chicks is nasty. You know, they ain't playing fair out here in these streets. So for me, which is always problematic because women think because I like to get blowjobs that I want my dick to be stroked, and I don't. Like, do not touch my dick. Like, don't touch it at all. Like, I do not like that.
He like, look, ma, no hands, don't put
your hands, exactly. Like, please, no hands. Like, and you know, it's so funny because like I think like all women.
That's odd because I don't know.
Like they're.
How she supposed to get in her mouth? She supposed to just. Well, I mean, you
supposed to just. I'll aim it.
I'm thinking about like you can just not, but that's. Yeah, no, I don't.
I mean, you know, she can grab it in her mouth, but after that, let it go. Like I had a woman one time. She was literally like gripping it. And it was
some guys like that.
It was so much pressure. I was just like, "Can you please stop?"
Like,
I was like, she was like stroking it, like she was like rubbing the skin off, and I'm just thinking like, I'm going crazy. Like, stop! Can you stop? I was like, please don't do that. Stop! I'm like, stop.
But some guys like that when you're doing it, like when you're sucking, they want you to stroke it.
Yeah, and I'm
not that guy. He's like, no,
I am definitely.
He said, I'm not that guy. Don't put your hands on Willie Johnson.
Don't touch it. Don't twist it. Like I had a girl was doing this to it. I'm like, no. Like, no, we don't do that here. We don't.
That's the thing that you say. Everything ain't for everybody.
He said, I'm not mad at a hand. Yeah, not everything is for everybody. Not everything. And I'm one of those guys that's just, I'm just not. Now, I have run into 2 women who gave amazing hand jobs, and I was very shocked, very, very pleased with it, but they were the only ones.
I'm not a big fan. Like, if you want me to just to give you a hand job, that's weird to me. Like, for all that amounts to just suck it. Like,
no, actually, see, this was the thing.
Why are we doing this?
The first woman that ever did that for me, that was like her thing. She like loved doing that. Like, I didn't ask her for it. I would
get bored.
I had never even thought of getting. She was like Black Power. Yes, she was like Black Power for real, bro. Like she was trying to rip that mug off or something. But no, so this first woman that did this was like her thing. It was like her signature move. And when she told me, I was already worried. Like, I don't know about that, but I was like, I guess give it a try. And so we would be like watching movies or, you know, doing whatever, and like we'd be on the couch, and she like put a cover over me, and then next thing I know, her hands be in my pants, and then next thing I know, she be doing her thing, and it was like magic. It was just like mind-blowing magic to me, and I was just like, dang, like I had never had that done and liked it before. And then I met another woman where like when she would give me head, she would like rub it, but it just was different with her. Like she was like, you know, it's just like it was just different, you know, like not so I guess it's not technically a hand job, but it's like
we having sex with Sonny on the Monday. That's what we doing. We out here wilding out.
Exactly.
On a Monday.
You know, when she would rub me, it would be okay. It was like, okay, I'm good with this. So
she could touch it, just everybody else.
Touch it. Nobody else can touch it.
Like, if you ain't her, but you can't touch it.
Nobody else can touch it, especially not a strong grip girl. Like, please don't ever come back to me this way.
Let me stop for my sister beat me up because she yelled out.
Yeah. Like, please leave your hands at home.
Please keep your hands on all sides. No.
I've actually had sex with a woman whose vagina was too tight. Like, I was like, this is redonkulous to me. Like, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Like, the Kegels are out of control. Like, I like great muscle control. Like the next guy. Like, I've been there where it was like, wow, like this is good. Like that was some non-trash vagina. But this one, she was bragging about it too. And at first I was thinking like, oh, this gonna be the bomb. Oh my God, it was like a bomb went off. I was like, can you calm down? Like, I'm gonna need way more lube. I'm gonna need something.
I don't think I ever used lube. And that's terrible. Like, I've thought about that, and I'm like, yo, what? I don't know.
Like the gushing waters of Lake Minnetonka going on.
I'm just ready. I'm show up. Like, and then I think about it. Like, it's been very few times during anal too. Like, damn. Like, I think that's good, but I guess I'm sorry, mind my business. Don't.
No.
I'm loud. My daughter's like upstairs. It's very terrible.
I'm with it. I'm with it all. So
I'm feeling as a parent. No, but
I'm like, okay.
No, because I know a lot of people that use that, and I'm like, I've never no. Like,
interesting, yeah. But that's,
probably one time, I think.
But it's not for everybody anyway. Like this one girl I know.
I'm really thinking about it.
She don't never need lube. Like, she always.
I got to phone a friend. No, I'm playing. Let me stop.
Like, always. And
all right. So my question is,
exactly. She's always.
I'm just prepared. I so prepared.
Like, all right. Like, girl, this was good. Hold on, let me turn this off.
I just show up prepared, like, for the assignment. Right.
Mm-hmm,
and if you do what you're supposed to do.
I think it's your turn to ask the next question.
Right? She probably is like, what the hell my mom talking about? She's like, my mom is up here just acting cool. I only had 2 kids, so I'm good. I'm saving myself.
Right.
All right. So, where's the question at? Damn it! I just had something that will never fail to get you excited.
Something that will get my nipples sucked, man.
All I hear when I walk in is very little during anal too.
Wait, what? Hold on, put it up. I can't even see what he's saying.
Hold up, that's funny, dog. Yo.
You put it up there?
No.
I'm gonna do it. Here we go. All I hear when I walk in is very little anal too. Oh no, what I miss? For sure.
No.
Full lips. Oh, full lips. Yes.
That will always get okay.
Yes, that's a good one. She like, mommy, no.
Because I realize I'm like not talking normally. I'm just loud as fuck.
Right.
Go upstairs. I'm gonna do walk of shame upstairs from the podcast. Like, she leave before me. I ain't gotta see her.
So something that always gets me aroused or excited would definitely be getting my nipples sucked. I'm one of them kind of guys where I like rub my nipples, suck them, all that stuff. Then I'm straight up. Something else though, like from a looks perspective, like I'm an ass man. I love girls with big ass. I don't mind if they're enhanced or not. I don't mind if they're if the legs don't match the ass. I don't really care. I just like big ass. Like, it can't be crazy big. It can't be like that one meme was going around where the lady looked like a whole hornet. But I love a woman with a full derriere that I can hold on to. I'm a big guy, I love my skinny women. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I like a woman with a nice behind. So that's me. A big butt and a big butt and a smile, like BBD.
That's poison.
Right.
He talking about Kenya. Now we playing.
What up, Jamie? What up? Oh shoot, Kenya said yes, nipples for sure. Very
And here I'm
sensitive.
walking
We've been
around with
trying that.
dysfunctional nipples. See, this is that
Yes,
bullshit.
I know.
I'm walking,
You
I'm
better
walking
get you some
down with
working
nipples
nipples,
that have
girl.
held me for 38 years, going on 39.
So they've been failing you, yeah, for sure.
The betrayal
sure.
is real.
Tell her, Kenya, the nipples are everything. Shoot.
No, mine have epically failed. Mine have epically failed me for 38 years. Going on 39. I'm mad.
And you know what I love is when I see women with like bigger nipples or longer nipples, like the little flat ones, like I'll be like where your nipple at? But when I see those little M&Ms pop out or those little long little rods pop out, I'll be like, all right, let's go to work.
So for me, let's say I'm odd because, so something that never fails to get me aroused or excited, it's either one or two things. It's either, and I'm weird because, just me. It's either, so from a non-sexual manner, it's conversation. That'll get me. If we could have a stimulating conversation, I'll probably be like ready to take you down while you talk to me. Like, what? Like, I'm weird, especially if you have an accent. Oh no, it's like I dated this guy. He's Jamaican, and he said comfortable. It was like, listen, pick up my panties. I don't even need these no more. What's what we doing? Like, the way he said comfortable, I just lost it. Every time, never felt. But from a sexual standpoint, let's see, what would be? It got to be my ear and my neck. A combination of that.
Oh, okay.
You go there, I'm probably
those are erogenous zones. That's
Jesus, like Lord. It's like this, like you're sitting there like, what?
Is it the breath on the neck or the
it don't even, you don't have to be doing, you don't have to do the kissing or nothing. It's just the breath and right behind me like that breathing.
For sure.
I almost lost my drawers one.
Kenya said caressing her back. That's her zone. That's what's up.
I'm worried about my thighs too. Like I got this one spot. It's really random, and I didn't know it until I would never forget it. I was in college, and I was in the lounge. Not the lounge, in the computer lab where you go there, type up your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy I know was like, "Hey, Red, blah blah," and smacked me on my thigh. But the way his hand like went off of it in this certain manner when he did it, I didn't even know it was his own until he did. I was like.
Wow.
And I was like, my heart started racing. I was like, what the it's like he looked back, I'm like, why you looking like that? I'm like, I don't know what to do. What? Because I wasn't like the way and it's like the way you touch it. Oh no, Lord.
Right.
almost I didn't even like, I knew him, but I didn't know him, but I wanted to know him. Like, hey, what you doing? Let's do that. No, but yeah.
That's what's up. All right. Next question. I think it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm over here trying to break ice. For me, Sonic Ice. You give me a bag of Sonic Ice. I'm gonna play. That's too easy. That's too easy.
Okay. Oh, this is an easy one. I think this is an easy one. Would you eat at a restaurant that was dirty if the food was amazing?
Hell no. I would think that something in my food.
Really?
And I wouldn't feel safe. Like I'm listen, let me tell you something.
You one of them people.
Listen, at my job, we have a refrigerator,
mm-hmm.
and people put their lunch in it. I would never put anything in it. Like I bring yogurt and I would leave it on my desk because if I put in that refrigerator, even though the yogurt is closed up and it's not even open, it's dirty to me. I can't eat it.
Right. Oh,
so I'm one of those people.
Yeah, no. So I'm the kind of person. If everybody's saying the food is good, that place can look like it's been blown up. I'm still gonna eat there because I'm like, I want some good food. I care less what the place look like. Like, yeah, I want them to be, of course, safe and sanitary for the most part. But if they got amazing food, I'm probably gonna eat there regardless because I done been to some amazing places. I done had amazing food at some places that look real suspect. I mean, that's just he said that's like eating at some woman's house. Damn. Damn, Dro, it's been like that. What kind of women you messing with, bro? That's a no for me. If I run into a woman that's nasty, like her house nasty, or her hygiene is off, all that kind of stuff, I'm not about to be messing with you. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Like I done ran into a couple of them, and it's just like, really, what the heck? Like, if nothing else, be clean. Like, I can't deal with that. I cannot deal with that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If it looks suspect, I can't. I don't feel safe in it.
Yeah.
Like, I want people that I won't use your bathroom. If I go in your bathroom and it looks real weird,
real weird,
I'll wait to go. I'm like, I gotta go because I gotta go to the bathroom, and I don't feel comfortable with being in here with a, like, I don't like your bathroom. If I won't close the door while I'm in there, your bathroom doesn't look together, put together for me.
Look together, don't look sanitary.
Like, I'm definitely not gonna sit on it, but like, I'm definitely not gonna close the door either.
Oh wow, yeah. When the woman won't sit on your toilet, guys, just know something's wrong with your toilet. You need to clean up. The one thing I always tell people too to remember, and I always tell my kids too, clean that area behind the seat. Like, people always forget that for some reason.
No, my son,
clean the hinge, clean all that, because and the little space on the floor, because people be peeing all over the floor. Women too, peeing all over the floor.
No, my son had programmed me to. I got spray in the bathroom on deck because he'll go in the bathroom with his iPad and be peeing and be like this.
Right.
I gotta.
Exactly, Kenya. That's what I'm saying. It's like the best spots aren't always the cleanest. Like, I went to this one place in DC called what was it called? It was a little college spot. A lot of people went, and I can't think of the name of it. Something eggs and steak and eggs. It's called Steak and Eggs. It's over in Tennytown. So if anybody's familiar with Tennytown,
I thought he said titty. I thought he said
Tennytown.
I'm not even drinking. I'm drinking water, y'all. I heard.
I think the real name is Joel's Steak and Eggs or something like that, but it's called Steak and Eggs. This place is amazing. Like, the food, they got a bunch of different variety of like diner style food. But like the everything is old. Like, literally everything is old. The counter's super old. The stove, the griddle is super old. Everything is peeling. But it's good food. People look clean. Food comes out amazing. I'm with it. I'm always with it.
Yeah, to me, dirty and nasty.
We always put that at H2H.
If I walk in and there's bugs all up and through there, no, I'm not eating there. I'm sorry.
Oh no, if it's bugs,
I'm not eating there. That's
disgusting. No, I ain't talking about that. No, that's a no. That's a big. That's a hard no.
I went to a gas station as an example. The guy nose was running, and he out there with no gloves on, just touching people's cards.
Terrible.
When I realized his nose was running, I took my card back with a hair clip. I wasn't touching it. To me, that's dirty. Right. Like, dude, the people are dirty. So, be sanitary with people's food. And if you just out here with a runny nose and not having gloves on, or wiping your hands on, I don't want nothing that you about to have from me. Like,
right, exactly.
It might be in my food.
Exactly. So yeah, no, that's a hard no.
I'm sorry. I don't feel safe in it. Like, same way people feel like about cats and stuff. If my cat's clawing on the stove, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna want to eat no food from my house. So, like,
right.
That's not no. Yeah.
What's your next question, Sonny?
Oh shit! Let me get one. I done closed down where I was at and everything. Hold on, I can get one real quick. Well, I think we kind of answered that one. That was already a question. Oh, do you like being called a slut or a whore in the bedroom? Or guys, I don't know what we would call y'all.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know how I would feel if I was called a slut. I mean, I've discussed being slutted out, but I've never had anyone call me a slut, and I don't know if I don't know how I feel. That'd be weird. I think that'd be real weird. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that one.
I have not been called the slut in the bedroom. Or not, I haven't been called a whore either. I think I've been called a bitch.
Like in the heat of the moment, like how would you feel about that? That's the question.
I don't know. Like probably the first time I ever got bit during sex, I probably like, wait. It's a conversation in my head. Like this nigga just called me a slut.
Right,
Like,
right. I'm sorry, I gotta double back to this because I found a picture. So this is the place. Like I said, it's called Steak and Eggs or Steak and Egg Kitchen. So this is, let's see. Oh, this is one of the stops in the thing. So this is the kitchen right here. So as you can see, very very old griddle.
Yeah.
You know, got some suspect looking utensils up here, but everything else was pretty clean. Everything else was, it's an old little cutting area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is them making my food. But let me just tell you, that food was delicious. Like it was really good. Don't worry. That's food.
That is food. They're like some bananas or something on some
Yeah,
French toast,
like French toast. Yeah. So I was literally going on a food tour in DC back then, and found this place. A lot of people recommended it, and it lived up to the hype. It was amazing. It was amazing. So definitely a good place to stop at if it's still there. Hopefully it is. Hopefully they made it through the pandemic. Like I said, it's called Steak and Egg Kitchen over in Tennytown in DC.
Okay. It's just like you're saying Titty Town. I don't know. But yeah.
Haim said he wants one of those grills for the house. For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think in a heated moment, if somebody called me that, I think I'd probably be like, yo, we'll have a conversation after the fact. Like, yo, no.
Like, did you really just call me?
So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this conversation you said.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, I was
So we just gonna skip over the anal part I walked in on. Really, did you also enjoy ass play? Oh, not on me. Hell no.
So what I was talking about.
That was Sunny sharing. That was not me sharing.
Yeah,
I do not like.
Don't see now he leaving me for dead. Hold on. So what I was talking about.
I'll have
lubrication
sex with a woman, but I'm not about to have her do nothing to me. No.
We were talking about lubrication, and I said, and he said something about lubrication, and I said I never had to use that, and I said I don't even think during anal or something like that, and that's what you walked in on, was talking about lubrication, and whether or not we use it during anal. And I said I think I probably used it once, but I don't know why I used it that time, but it felt good. It was the warming kind, so I don't know, but yeah, that's what we were talking about. Something about lubrication, and I said I haven't really used lubrication. I probably used it once, and that was like one time during anal, but I think it was just a warming sensation. That's probably why. I don't know. Either way, it was,
that's some good stuff. The warming one, that's some good stuff.
I guess.
As long as you don't use too much, then it'd be.
But that's what you walked in on.
That'd be hot.
I told you it's like a bootleg Sex with Sunny, y'all. Like we skipped it, not really. Right. Because now this is Sex with Sunny. I was supposed to be 21 questions. That's what it is. Where it's leading to.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
But
except for me, I keep asking all these PG questions.
Yeah.
Haim said I never use it for that either.
Because you know what? But here's the thing. So I'm gonna get a little. Here's the thing, right? Here's a tip that people may not be understanding. So this is why you might not need it. So when you're having regular sex, right, and you're all revved up or whatever, and then you go to anal, you're already revved up. So if the girl is revved up enough, that juice will lubricate.
Oh, right.
So there's not much that you need to do additionally, not unless you just out here dry fucking. But to back to the question,
which happens. Some people do. Some
people do it. I don't know. It's just very fiery, but whatever. About the getting called the whore. So, have you ever been called a whore or slut during sex? And if so, how did you feel about that? Like, is that cool? Is that different for you? I've never been called that. I think I might want to punch somebody, but I probably wait till after because sometimes people get caught in the moment and say different shit. So
right.
Yeah, I think I will be like, hey, let's have this conversation. Like not in the middle of it, but I'll be like, probably look at him with the side eye and be like, this is a mental note. I have conversations with myself in my head, but we're gonna talk about this when we're done.
Right.
Like, time I got bit, so I had questions like, so we biting people? Okay, I just wanted to know. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well,
all right.
Yeah, I'm about to say, there's certain things that go down in the heat of the moment because it's the heat of the moment, right? So I definitely think that it can be be something that's different, that's unusual, that's shocking. I mean, I've had a couple of women tell me to call them a whore or a slut while we're having sex. I've had women tell me to smack them. I've had women tell me
like in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's different. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I mean, I've I smack ass just because that's normal, but I've been told to smack them in the face, to smack, smack thighs, smack titties, smack all kinds of stuff.
But not smacking bitches.
Right. I mean, it happens. Some people like it. Some people want that because maybe they're into like light bondage, light S&M, like that kind of stuff. Which is cool. I don't like to get smacked. There's a lot of stuff I'm willing to do, but I'm not willing to take it. So I'm willing to do a lot, but I'm not taking it.
So if a girl wanted you to pee on her, you'd be like, okay.
So this is my thing about that. So I just actually watched a show. I can't think of the name of the show. I wish I remembered the name of the show. It has a really weird name. But one of the people I follow.
You said with the exactly hype. Smack me with that. Don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I smack him with that too.
I'm here for that.
That's normal.
You can smack me in the face with that. You can do that, but like you're not about to do that. You're not gonna smack me with your hand because we gonna fight.
Yeah, that's high school. You smack them with dicks in high school. That's nothing. Kenya said I've been called a slut and a whore in a role, so it was in a moment. It's also a turn on sometimes, tone depending. Yeah, tone do gotta be right. The tone has to be right.
Can't just be out of loop. Like, hey, like this what?
right. Like, I mean, like I've said a lot of crazy shit to certain women because it turns them on. But it definitely has to be the right tone. You just can't be calling them these names and you saying it with anger. Like that's not gonna work. That's definitely not gonna work. But yeah, the thing with pee, I'm about this with spit too. So one thing I won't do, I would never spit in somebody's mouth.
That's
that is so disgusting to me.
Super disgusting.
And I definitely don't want somebody spitting in my mouth. Which I had this girl who was into that. She was telling me about she was doing that with her ex-boyfriend, and I was just like,
I'll have fun with that.
My stomach just turned just thinking about it. And I was just like, well, we're not doing that. Like, I'll kiss you all day. We can kiss in the mouth. I'm not about to be spitting, literally hawking loogies. Ugh, that's just disgusting. So from a golden showers perspective, I feel like I can't say I would not do it on request. I can't say I won't. But I can say I would not have sex with that person while they were, peed on. I couldn't do it. I know I couldn't do it. Like I just know it would turn me off so bad, and it would just be like, nah. So I just don't see that happening. Like I don't see that happening. Like I don't really. It's not something that I like. Joe, believe me, it's not something that I'm like dreaming about. Like, man, I can't wait till I can piss on a bitch. Like that's not me right now. But I just feel like there's a lot of things that happen in the middle of sex that in that moment, if I'm asked to do it, I'm willing to do it because it may be like it turns her on or that's what she into, whatever the case may be. Like I'm not the type to be smacking women. Like I that's not me. I don't smack nobody. Like I'm not a violent person. I'm not into that kind of stuff. But because I was asked to do it in the heat of sex, it happened. It took me a long time to learn how to choke for real. Like because I used to be like, trying to do the choke motion, like the little fake, like, oh, I'm gonna hold your neck. Women
No,
are like, no, I'm gonna need you to choke me, like hold it
not first.
tighter, you know.
It's the
They get
difference
crazy
between
if you don't
choking
do it
and
right.
first 48. It's first 48 and it's
Exactly.
a
It's
little different.
either come or first 48. They don't want nothing in between. You
No, I
know.
want
So,
the good one, but don't first 48. We good.
Joe said, "I'm kicking them out. Sorry, everything stopped. Gotta
Yeah,
go."
I don't know if I will be able to honor that request of a dude like, hey, can you do this to me? Like pee on me. I'm like, yeah, no. First of all, I got shy bladder.
Exactly. Like
The plus
first
side
thing,
is I'm actually good because I
better.
drink a hell of a lot of water, so it'd be like water peeing on you. But at the same time, like I can't sit there and be like, oh, this is what I'm about to do. No,
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like it can't be in the middle of
If
sex
I'm
anymore.
drunk, maybe I might
That would
pee
be
on
the
you
other
by accident,
problematic
but
thing
I'm
for me.
not. No,
That
not
it
really.
can't be in the middle of sex
I
because then
haven't
I'll be
done
like,
drunk peeing in forever. Like what the hell?
like from like another thing, I don't want to smell that. Like I don't smell it. I don't want to, I mean, even though like most like because I drink so much water now, like most of the time my pee is clear, but still, like I don't want to smell that shit. So no.
Child, listen, Double D. Let me tell you, child.
Have you ever been choked in stroke, Kenya? Have you ever been choked in stroke? Try that. That's the
listen.
shit.
Listen.
That's dangerous.
Yo,
I've two-hand choked and stroked a girl once, and let's just say.
no. I know that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
My sheets are my floor.
I'm here for it, Double D. You hear me?
Dangerous in a good way, for sure. Definitely dangerous in a good way, for sure. We need a translation, Joe. I didn't understand that last one.
Yeah, I got to testify that one. That's a beautiful situation. I'm here for that. Like
before,
that's why I said the day I got bit, I was getting choked in the process. So I was like, yes, but I was like, this nigga just bit me. I'm trying to figure out, is this what we're doing?
Right.
He bit my back. I was like, wait a minute, I'm light skinned. I would bruise easily. Wait a minute, nigga. Wait a minute.
No, believe me, Kenya. Just you gotta. It's gotta be in the right moment. It's gotta be in the right moment.
I'm okay with two hands. Like I said,
you'll be shocked and surprised if you get the right guy to get it to do it in the right moment. You'll be like, oh my god. Yeah. You might want to marry the nigga when you're done. Yeah. But
I'm okay with the two hands. I feel like if you look me in the eye socket while doing it, for me that's the first 48, and I'm not trying to be on that show. So we can do everything. Just don't first 48.
I actually saw that in a I'm assuming it had to be homemade porn because I'm like it was good resolution. It just didn't look like a set or nothing. And this guy was choking and stroking the heck out of this chick, and he literally was like he was hovering over her and had her propped up, and he's like froggy styling her, right? But he had his hands over her neck. And she was going crazy. And I was just like, I need to do that. Like, I need to figure that out. Like, so, I finally was able to pull it off, got the right chick that was into that. And
with the trash, because you said trash garbage.
But no, trust me, I wasn't. It wasn't a full on strangle you till you die kind of choke. It was. I was controlling my weight, controlling my hands. I literally had to put the way I had my hands. Basically, my hands are like this, like clasped behind her. So my thumbs are on her neck mostly, but my hands are just supporting her head, basically. So it's not a full on choke with two hands. It's just two hands are around her neck. But it's more to support her neck.
I've had two-handed and one-handed, and either way, it feels great.
So don't worry, Kenya. I wasn't killing her.
He was trying to first 48.
He said, Kenya said one hand on you and one hand on you. Yeah, but yeah, no. It was all good. It was all good. Believe me. No. She enjoyed it.
That's funny, yo. Listen.
She said, F that, I'll fight.
I got almost first 48. I walked home. I was like, I don't even need a ride. Just leave me. I'm gonna figure this out myself. I left 2:00 in the morning. Like, I just gotta go home because this nigga was choking me and was happy about it. Like, he was smiling and looking me in my eye socket. The nigga trying to kill me. I gotta go.
Right. Ken said people get dead like that. I climax too good, and then boom, first 40.
Facts.
Oh. So Joe said I'm not effing up my sheets. or my floor, and I will lose respect for her, and afterwards I will never call her back. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
But see, in
That's
the
the
same token, if you get a girl that squirts a whole lot,
no,
sucking up
that's
your
different.
sheets.
No, that's different. That's different. Because squirt, it doesn't
That's
have
pee.
a bad smell.
It's pee.
Two, it dries up quickly. Like it doesn't it'll leave a stain, or not a stain. It'll leave a spot maybe that night, but like after a while, it dries up, and then you just throw your sheets in the wash, whatever. No big deal. If you find the right one, you may need to have that waterproof mattress cover though, because just can you say yep, red skirting too? now shoot, definitely I enjoy a good squirter. I definitely enjoy the squirter. It's funny because everybody has their own level of squirt, and I did have one that was a legit like it would pour out, and it kind of scared me the first time because I thought she had peed on me because it was so much.
That's what I was thinking. I peed on this nigga. The shit.
Right. That kind of because your first offense is like, oh my god, I'm about to beat the crap out of this. But it was like I kept thinking to myself like, okay, we really literally in the heat of this, and would she really do that? And she was going crazy at the time, and so I was just thinking like, okay, let me think this through. And so first thing hit my mind was like, just smell it, just smell it, So I did the quick smell test, and it didn't smell like urine.
That reminded me the first time I actually, you having sex and then your pussy make that sound.
The not the you talking about like the fart sound or the the fart sound. Yeah.
I was like, yo, I gotta leave.
I
didn't know. I didn't.
That happens. That happens a lot to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I didn't know. I had
it happen a lot. I don't know why. But
I think I farted. I feel embarrassed. I don't want
to. Yeah, No. I just hold the girl. Like, don't go nowhere. It's just your pussy farting. You'll be all right.
No, I did that, and one time I couldn't stop, and I was like, I think I need to go home.
Yeah. For me, so Kenya said, from a guy's perspective, why is squirting such a big thing for you? So for me, it's a sense of accomplishment. For one thing, that's the first thing. It is sexy to me too. Like, I really get off on seeing a woman squirt. Like if a girl was in front of me masturbating and she starts squirting, I don't know what it is. It just looks sexy to me. Like, you literally just bust the nut, like across the room, or dribbled it down your leg, or whatever. However you squirt, you do your thing. Like, it's that sense of accomplishment that you did it, and for me to bring it on, it's like that. Oh, I did that. I made that happen. If it's too easy, because there was a woman I was with at one point that she was multi-orgasmic and she squirted a lot, and it wasn't for me with her. It wasn't the squirt that was like the most like accomplishing moment for me. It would be her having an actual full-blown orgasm. Then I would feel more accomplished. But her squirt, she just was like a faucet, so it was like when she was turned on, she'd just be dripping. It was like, so that part wasn't, but it's like when it's like, you accomplishing something, and her, it's dripping on the floor, it's squirting across the room, or it's the bed, there's a puddle in the bed. Like, I don't know, it just, you feel good about yourself, that's that. I mean, I think that's the best way to explain it. Kenya said that's when there's she's talking about the pussy farts. Yeah, when there's too much air going in, and too much of that isn't good for women when experiencing vag. Oh, it's not good. Really, it's not good. My bad. I don't be trying to do it. It happens. It just happens. Not across the room. Yes, across the room. Maybe not across the room. Like, I've seen that on on like videos and stuff. I don't know how really real that is, but I have been with a woman that could squirt at least 2 or 3 inches away from herself. It was like literally projectile squirt, and that junk was crazy because that was the other thing. It was like it would happen so much that I was like, that is not pee. You can't pee that much, you know what I mean? And hold it, whatever. So that's definitely like just projectile squirt. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. So
Yeah, all right.
You
So
okay?
we got one more question for the night.
I think
Was that your question or was that mine?
I think that one. I don't know. I can't remember. Yours. Yeah, yours was the last one. Was the horror slut during sex, and then Kenya asked about the squirt question. That was Kenya's question. So you ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, give us one more question.
Oh, one more question. All right. You want another sex question?
No matter to me.
Keep
Doesn't
it going.
matter to me.
All right. All right. Let me see. Okay. What is the how do I want to put this? Either like what is the position? What's a sexual position or act that will always make you climax, like always get you there? Either a position or something that they're doing to you that will always get you there.
For me, so I'm gonna do it both ways. Position for me is me being on top. And like most likely on the couch.
On the couch?
Yeah, because it's makes them sit up a certain way. And if you're on top and you can move in emotion,
right.
That little bit of space, it's a lot of good friction. It's a beautiful situation. One thing that what is it go to? If you give me some head or blow on my ass, it's definitely gonna happen. Definitely gonna happen.
Have you ever orgasmed from a guy eating your ass?
Well, they probably gave me head already, so it was like amazing. And then by the time they ate my ass, I was crying. So it's a beautiful situation.
Got you. Yeah, that's always a good combination. That's always.
I almost fell in love over getting like. I remember the first time that happened, I cried. I wasn't even ready. Like he then took my soul, and then he left me for dead, and then did that. And I was like, I wasn't prepared, so I just broke down and cried. Like I didn't know what else to do. I was so excited. Excited.
Has there ever been? Has there? Well, I'm gonna ask that after I finish this. So for me, I think I already said it earlier. I just thought about that. Like, dang, I already said this earlier. So for me, head is always going to make me, going to get me there. Good head, of course. It can't be bad head. That's terrible. Don't come to me with bad head. I will talk about you. But good head.
You got too much ass hanging off the bed. How you stay on the bed, can you? I got questions.
Hanging off the bed, ass up, hanging off the bed.
Wait. Yeah, because you know what? It's the danger of the blood rushing to your head. And yes, I got that 100%. That's a
okay. So I'm thinking about the other direction. You're talking about literally she's hanging off the bed, and I'm not
thinking about that. That's an
amazing. I knocked my
thing.
ex off the bed one time, and then I was doing that, and
that feels good too.
I
don't have that much ass that she has, but
yeah,
looks like it from far. I don't know on the side, on the angle. Something, but
I mean, it gives you the opportunity to pull it back because
Oh yeah, and if she participating,
she because she got to hold herself up and she push it back, you hold it back, and
listen, if she participating, it's
all the way
going down,
all the way for sure.
That's a good one. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I need
now for me, it's like
it can't be a year. I'm like, gonna make it to a year.
Head and the woman is like twisting my nipples at the same time. That right there, like one of the threesomes I had was like that too. I had this girl sucking my nipples while her girl was going down, and oh my god, like my whole head would explode. Like I was literally like that was. I think I didn't come super fast, but I know I came fast as hell that day. That was, that shit was so crazy. So crazy. Full participation. Yes, please.
Facts. Please. You got to participate.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Can't be landing like a bump on a log.
Yeah, that's the worst. Lazy sex is the worst. That is the worst. Yeah.
Only time you get lazy sex from me, and that's if I'm tired. If you wake me up in the middle of the night and I'm just like sleepy, I'm going to get you lazy. I'm going to just like participate, throw on the back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's threesomes happen, stuff happens, it's life. Joe said female on top bite my neck while she trying to take blood. Oh wow, okay. Joe, like I like that biting stuff.
I got bit for the first time, and I was like, I didn't know that this, like, it was like a not, like, it was, bit me. I was like, I am yellow. Excuse me, sir.
So, Dro, do you like to be scratched too? Like the dig in scratches that girls be doing sometimes? Do you like that on your back or in your chest? You like that kind of stuff? Like I had a girl on top one time, and she was like, you know, she did the little nipple play, she did the little scraping on my chest, and then she was like, it went into my chest. And at first I was like, what the hell? Like, are you kidding me?
Did you trying to kill me?
Right. So I just kind of pushed them down a little bit, like, because it was like real close to my neck, and like I'm sensitive here in my clavicle area. I think that's the clavicle, collarbone.
My clavicle, so you over here trying to kill me.
Right. So when she did it, it just was like it kind of scared me. And then I pushed it down, and she just was like holding the sides of my chest, so it wasn't so bad. But it was just like the first grip, it was like, oh shoot, like hold on, like. But Joe said, yeah. Joe's into it, so
like that aggressive bitch. I stabbed with my
Kenya said she got too much ass not to participate. It's
right?
like a challenge for her.
Even if you got a little piece of ass, you gotta participate.
So
I ain't got no ass. I got to pretend ass. It looked like I got one. I ain't really got one.
Yeah, I remember that. You said that before.
It's wide.
I remember seeing this picture of Sonny, and I straight sent Sonny a message like, Sonny, what you got going on back there? She was like,
not a goddamn thing.
Angles.
Angles, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, what was your question? You said you were going to ask.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. Even though now at this point I'm thinking like, nah, you probably haven't had this issue because you seem pretty open. But I was about to say, have you ever had something done to you that you were shocked or surprised that you were into when it happened? She's like, I just told you, ain't no.
No, not that. Wasn't that? I have a real issue with facials.
Really?
And I was against them.
Oh, okay.
For forever. Like, you know. And then one day, it happened. And I was like, okay, that's not so bad. It wasn't so bad. But then again, I look at it like this. His stuff didn't have a weird smell. So, or like not, you could tell when a dude drinks enough water and he eat the right food, so you know that does it. Right. But first time I ever got that done, I was like, okay, this ain't as bad as I thought it was. Okay, I could probably get with this. It'll be just like kissing though. I'm just not everybody.
She's like, not everybody's gonna be able to get.
Because I smack you in the face if you get in my weave. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you do got to be careful where you're putting it. That's true.
But on top of that, it was a shower session, so we was in the shower, but like the shower water wasn't on us, and he did it, and then we got up. He like washed me all up and everything, and then Patrick, wow, it got popping, and then it was like, all right, so now we really got to clean up. We got shit to do. We can't be in here all day.
Right. Exactly.
But like that was one thing that I did not. Like I was like, hell no. Disrespectful. Fucking respectful. And I was like, oh, it's not so bad.
Right.
Like, oh, okay. That's great. Cool. I can deal with this.
That's what's up. Well, if y'all want more questions like these and more, go over to the Join the Conversation group over at facebook.com/groups/GFT Join the Conversation, where we have tons of great topics and conversations, and you'll always engage with our followers over there. So make sure y'all go check us out over there.
Got a blow on tonight, so it looks good.
Right. Oh, okay, yeah. They stand up tonight. They stand up tonight. All right. Make sure y'all get the merchandise like we're showing off here. I got my Protect Our Boys like we protect our girls. She's got the Legacy Grown Folks Talk radio shirt with the original logo. We got tons of shirts, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, crop tops, everything over there. So make sure y'all go check that out. We got drinking glasses, fanny packs, all kinds of stuff. So go check that out over at gftradio.creator-spring.com. Make sure y'all find us over at GFT Radio Show.
You ain't answer the question.
I'm sorry?
You gonna have me answer the question? You ain't answer it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The last question you asked.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. I thought I answered it
I just
already.
thought about, I'm like, wait a minute, bitch, I just asked the question. He ain't even answer it.
All right, I'm gonna finish this little promo. So find us over at gftradioshow.com or over on our socials at GFT_radio on Twitter and Instagram, GFT Radio on Twitch, or GFT Radio Network on Facebook. Join the conversation group again over at facebook.com/group/GFT. Join the conversation. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I didn't answer the. I thought
He
I
did it intentionally. Yeah,
no, really.
yeah. Me
No.
put it out there. This was the bootleg Sex with Sunday though. I'm just
I
telling
know
you.
it was. Low key.
Sex with Sunday on a Monday.
For sure. So what sexual act that I was shocked that I enjoyed? So the one thing that I was shocked by, I would say, I mean the first time that I ate a girl's ass was definitely the first time. I thought I was shocked that I could get into it. At first I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. Ass look good, you know.
It looked like it should be it. I'm gonna try it.
Right. And it was like it was just her ass was so big too, and I just wanted to smother my face in it. So and it smelled good. So I was just like, all right, you ain't gonna see what's gonna happen. So that was one I was kind of shocked by. What was another one I was shocked by? Because it was something else I was thinking about when I asked the question, and now I've forgotten, of course. But because that's what I was
talking about the round table discussion. Double D.
What was that?
She said, when is the panel happening and who's on it? I'm trying to do the roundtable discussion in May. It's going to be about the different double standards related to sex. So it's a Sex with Sunny show, so it's going to be about double standards, stuff like that. So
right, for sure.
I'll get the dates that could possibly do it and see who all can get on. I'm trying to get 3 ladies, or have 3 ladies, including myself, so 2 extra ladies, and then 3 guys, whether it be the people normally on the podcast, we get other 3 additional guys. I know our team will probably be on it in the comments, but I'm giving out the dates in the group on Join the Conversation group, so I'll put the dates out there. I'll also put it to our IG page to see if I can lock in 3 people. I can actually get 3 females and 3 guys, and then I'll be the extra because I don't know how many people we have on here, but we'll figure it out.
We can do up to 10.
Oh, we could do up to 10? All right, so yeah, it'll be 3 extra ladies, not including me, and then 3 guys, and then I'm pretty sure Willie's gonna be on it, so it's gonna be like a 4 for 4.
Yeah.
So we can get that locked in. I'll get dates out to see what dates. Definitely gonna be on Friday at 6 p.m. So.
Oh yeah, looking forward to that. As always. Yep. So let me drop that out. Drop this out. Let's go back over here. So
I'm sober tonight.
Oh no! Before you tell them where you can find you, make sure they know we got content, including several shows to keep you entertained, such as the GFT Radio Show every Monday, 10 p.m. How to Hustle Podcast with Hype every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Styles and Chevy Recap every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Make sure y'all come back here on Wednesday at 9. I will be doing Moon Knight episodes 1 and 2. Chevy and I will be breaking it down with a spoiler-free review and a spoiler recap. So make sure y'all check us out. Sex with Sunny is 2 Fridays out the month. She won't be on in April, but she will be back in May. So make sure y'all look out for that. What's going on? Let's say, yes. Kenya said she may have to jump on. Definitely come through. You know how we do it. And then
OG cast member.
Right. Every other Sunday at 9 p.m. Make sure y'all check out The Fans Perspective. They just dropped a great episode over on Sunday, last night, matter of fact. So make sure y'all check that out in the replays. And we'll definitely be doing more of that, sports news, sports debates, all that kind of stuff. So make sure y'all check out that. They also did a nice little tribute to Haskins, the quarterback for the Steelers, who just recently passed away. Rest in peace.
I got you, Double D.
Oh no, yeah, we got you. So yeah, for sure. Sunny, let them know where to find you at.
Of course, you guys, you know where you can find me at IamSunny_D, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. I came back a little bit. Go there and check me out. Always check out my website, Unreservedly Me, for all my thoughts, random outbursts, venting, and etc.
For sure. And it's your boy Willie Styles in the building. Get at me everywhere at Willie Styles on IG and Twitter. Make sure you check me out over at Snapchat and TikTok at Willie.Styles. Find me over on gamingwithstyles.com for all the games that I'm playing. I haven't really played much lately, so I definitely got to get back on that. So just check me out soon. StylesRadio.com for all the hot tracks that I'm listening to, or WillieStyles.info for all my links. Shout out to Hype in the comments. Shout out to Double D. Shout out to everybody else. Jamie, one of our super fans. So make sure, and Dro, make sure y'all come on back with us. Appreciate all y'all for joining us. Appreciate all the ghost viewers as well. Make sure y'all get in the comments. We want to hear from y'all. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Yeah. We love y'all.
As much as we share on here, we be getting personal up on here.
Exactly. So
y'all should be comfortable with us. We can't tell on y'all like our shit is live. People can catch the playback and see what we've been talking about.
Exactly. So we ain't never scared. Don't y'all ever be scared. But anyway, we love y'all. I'll see y'all in a couple of days. Come back here, 9 p.m. on Wednesday. Chevy and Styles recap. We're going to be doing Moon Knight.
Well, I got to do Hype, Chevy ride, whatever he be saying.
Right, exactly. No doubt. All right, y'all. We'll holler.